Today we're going to look at how we solve multi-step equations. We've done one-step equations and two-step equations, but now it's going to get a little bit more complicated, and we're going to solve equations that are going to involve many different steps. So please follow along with your notes in the foldable. This is not in your foldable. I just want to show you some examples first. We're going to start off first by solving multi-step equations that involve combining like terms. So let's look at my first example that I have here, and I just want you to follow along. So our first steps are similar to what we've been doing. We're going to draw our line, and remember that whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. However, we look at it, this equation is a little bit longer, and the very first thing we want to look at is, on either side of our line, are there any terms that we can just combine, like we've done in previous units? So, if I look at the left side, I have a 12x and a 10x. Those are like terms. I can combine them. They add up to 22x. I can't combine my 14 with anything, so I just bring it down. So my left side actually simplifies to 22x plus 14. I bring down my equal sign and my 80. Now I'm back to a problem that we've recently completed. This is a two-step equation. So to solve it, first I want to get my 22x all alone. So I subtract 14 from both sides. These cancel. I bring down my 22x, and 80 minus 14 is 66. Finally, I don't want 22x, I just want 1x. These are multiplied, so I do the opposite, which is divide. I divide by 22 so that these become 1x, and then 66 divided by 22 is 3. Let's do one more example. What's my first step? Well, I'm going to draw my line, and then I'm going to combine like terms if I have any. So take a minute, look. Are there any like terms that you see that we could combine? I see a 6c, and then be careful here. This is a negative 2c. For some of you, it'll be helpful if you just, when you see a subtraction sign, put some plus signs in front of it. Do not ever just cross off the negative signs. When I've been helping some of you, I've been seeing some of you doing something like this. But then you changed the problem. It was subtraction, and you made it addition, so don't do that. What I'd like for you to do is just to put a little plus sign in front of the subtraction sign. Then you clearly see, for instance, right here, this is a negative 2c, this is a positive 6c. At any rate, let's combine those. 6c minus 2c is 4c. This negative 8, I have nothing to combine with that, so I just bring it down. And I bring down the other side of my equation. Now I have a two-step equation. I want to get the 4c all alone, so I add 8 to both sides. The negative 8 and positive 8 cancel. I bring this down and be sure to rewrite it. Don't do the work in this line here. Bring it down to this line. Negative 6 plus 8 is 2. Finally, I don't want 4 c's, I want just a c, so I have to divide by 4 on both sides. These cancel out. I have a 1c on the left, and on the right, 2/4, if I simplify that, is 1/2. All right, so there's our first type of example of solving a multi-step equation when you first have to combine like terms. Now in your foldable, let's lift the flap where it says combining like terms, and let's look at examples 1 and 2. Take a minute and try these two examples. And when you are all finished, go ahead and hit play again. So hit pause now, work these two examples in your foldable, and then hit play when you are ready. All right, let's look at the first example and see how you did. So the very first thing you should have done is looked for any like terms that you can combine. So there's a 6x and a negative 8x. You should have combined those two. So those become negative 2x. You bring the 3 down, and you bring the equals 13 down. The next thing you want to do is you want to try to get this negative 2x all alone. So to do that, you should subtract 3 from both sides, and then again, you bring down that negative 2x, and 13 minus 3 is 10. Finally, we don't want negative 2x, you want x, so you divide by negative 2 on both sides, and then your answer is x equals negative 5. Hopefully you did okay with that one. Let's look at the next one. The next problem, you should have combined the 3x, the 2x, and the x Altogether, that adds up to 6 x's. You bring down that minus 8 and the equal sign and the 40. Next, we want to get this 6x all by itself. So you add 8 to both sides. The negative 8 and positive 8 cancel, and you get 6x equals 48. Then you divide by 6 on both sides. Remember, 6 over 6 is 1, so we have 1x equal to 8. So that's our first multi-step problem examples dealing with combining like terms. Now let's look at another type of problem that is going to be involving solving an equation where we have some multi-steps to accomplish. The next multi-step equations involve using the distributive property. If you remember from our previous unit, when we see a number in front of parentheses, and there's multiple things inside the parentheses, we have to distribute or multiply the outside number by each thing inside the parentheses. Let's look at some equations where that will occur. All right, so we're going to get started on this first problem. This is not in your foldable. This is just for you to listen to and for an example to be shown to you. We're going to draw our line. And in our first problem, I see this 5m and then plus 2. I know I can't combine letters and numbers, but if I look right here, this 2 is being multiplied by the whole quantity m plus 1. So what I'm going to have to do to get rid of those parentheses is I'm going to have to distribute first, because I can't do anything else until I can get rid of those parentheses. So to get started, we're just going to bring this 5m down and the plus sign, and then we're going to take this 2 times the quantity m plus 1, and we'll do 2 times m is 2m plus, and then 2 times the 1 is 2. And then the rest of the problem we're just going to bring down. Now I'm back to a problem like I just showed you previously, where I need to see if there's any like terms I can combine. So I can combine 5m and 2m. That'll give me 7m. I bring down the plus 2 and the equal sign and the 23. Now I have a two-step equation like we've learned to do. I need to get the 7m all alone, so I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. These cancel, and I have 7m equals 21. And I don't want 7m's, I want 1m, so I divide by 7, and I will get 1m, or m, equals 3. Let's look at one more example. If you'd like to hit pause and try this in the margin off to the right-hand side of your pink foldable, you can certainly do so. And then if you're still not quite sure, you just want to keep listening to the video, keep listening. All right, so how are we going to get started? Most of you will tell me, well, let's draw our line. That kind of helps. Okay, now I see these parentheses. I have to get rid of them to be able to... Right, sorry, I just got interrupted. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take the number here in front of the parentheses, and we're going to distribute it times each thing inside. What am I going to do with this 14 right here? What we're going to do with that is we're just going to bring it down, because we have to do this distributing part first. So I'm going to bring down my 14, my plus sign, and now let's distribute. 2 times 4g will be 8g. And then you can think of this as, like, you can just bring this sign down, or you can think of this as 2 times negative 3 would be negative 6. And then I put down my equal sign and my 40. So that was my first step. I distributed. Your second step is you're going to see are there any like terms for you to combine. Well, I do have some, because I have these numbers here that I can combine. 14 minus 6 is 8. So this becomes 8g plus 8 equals 40. All right, I've got my basic two-step equation now. I want to get that 8g all alone, so I can subtract 8 from both sides. These cancel out, and I have 8g equals 32. And my last step is going to be to divide by 8, which gives me 1g equals, and then 32 divided by 8 is 4. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at the problems in the foldable now. These two problems here, I'd like for you to try on your own. Hit pause and then hit play when you are ready. Remember the steps. The first thing you want to do is distribute. The next thing you want to do is combine like terms. And then after that, you should be able to see a two-step equation for you to solve. Hit pause and then hit play when you are ready. Okay, let's look to see how you did. the very first thing you should have done, you should draw your line and then distribute this part right here. So the very first thing you should have written down is 17 equals 3g minus 15. Don't forget to take the 3 times each thing in the parentheses, and then also bring down the plus 8. Then you need to combine like terms. That negative 15 plus 8, you can combine those numbers normally. That gives you a negative 7. Now you have a two-step equation, so you should add 7 to both sides. You get 3g equals 24. Divide both sides by 3, and you get g equals 8. So there's your answer. Hopefully you did okay on that one. Let's look at the next one. The next problem, you should have simplified this part first. You should take negative 2 times 3. And then here's where you got to be a little careful. That d is negative right here. So if you want, again, put a plus sign in front of that subtraction sign. Do not mark it out and just change it to plus. All right, so if you distribute, you would get negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And negative 2 times that negative d is a positive 2d. Check your sign on that. Bring down the plus 5d and bring down the equal sign and the 8. All right, now we combine our 2d and 5d to get 7d. Bring everything else down. To get the 7d all alone, right here, we need to get rid of that negative 6, so you add 6 to both sides, and you'll get 7d is 14. Divide by 7, and you get d equals 2. So all of those are examples of solving multi-step equations. As a little summary, what you want to do first is you want to distribute. Second, combine like terms. After that, follow what you've learned on solving two-step equations. I hope you feel good about solving multi-step equations.